start, bench, cut, Luka and Tatum. I got it here. Start, bench, cut, Luka and Tatum. P, go first.
Oh, man, it's easy. I'm gonna go Tatum, Luka, Ant. That's as of right now. As of today, it's Tatum, Luka, Ant. That's just. I mean, I'm speaking it off of. I'm speaking it off of what they've done in the league, what they've done in the league, what they've had with consistency, with the they all have they to me they all have the same talent. They all got the same talent. Everybody right now is recently hyped up on Anthony Edwards because of what he's doing in his playoff run, but this is his first playoff run. We also seen, if you realize, we've seen Anthony Edwards lose in the first round in two previous playoff runs. But when we look at Jason Tatum, when Jason Tatum was Anthony Edwards' age in the NBA, he was going to the Eastern Conference Finals. So like we don't look back to give Anthony Edwards that same discredit because we excited about what he's doing in this very moment, which I love it too. I like it too. But when we look back on Luka, when Luka was Anthony Edwards, Luka found a way to get his team to the Western Conference Finals. So this is Anthony Edwards' first time doing it. Congrats. There's congrats, great job. But you still got more to do. This is Luka's second time in the Western Conference Finals. This is Tatum's sixth time in the Eastern Conference Finals. So like these guys have to do it on a consistent basis, and you just got to the table. I love what you're doing. I like watching you play. I love the energy that you bring in, that dog mentality, challenging people. That's great to see. But it's not about talent at this point because these guys all do the same thing. They're all the most talented guy in their space. But it's over a longevity thing to me and what they've done consistently. And Tatum's been the most consistent. Luka's been the second, and Anthony just got to the table. So that's how I break it down. Start, bench, cut.
Kobe.
Give me Luka, Tatum, Ant. Cut Ant. Give me Luka. Luka to start. Luka to start. Tatum off the bench.
Keep going.
What else did I need to say?
No, I was just saying, like, I was just thinking, like,
I got a question for that. Why Luka over Tatum? Is it personal preference, or like why you put him over?
No. It's personal preference. Personally, I just like Luka's ability to control pace of game, to control his offense. Jason Tatum does the same thing. Jason Tatum doesn't do the same thing. He just doesn't do the same thing. Jason Tatum is a great player. Don't get me wrong. I'm always if I have to take two players of the same size, stature, and kind of same build, I'm going with the point guard version. That's just me.
I ain't gonna lie.
Go ahead and say the blasphemy, bro. Go ahead and say the blasphemy,
and
bro.
80%. Luka right now, right? Luka right now is at 80%. Everybody's banged up. Everybody, no. Hear me out. Everybody's banged up. Luka's at like 80%. I'm still taking 80% Luka over Tatum any day of the week, bro. Any day of the week. I'm gonna start Luka. I'm gonna bench Ant. I'm gonna cut Jason Tatum. No cap. No cap. And look.
He lost his mind.
And look, like,
are you trolling for the pod or like?
He's trolling for the pod and for the clip that he gonna post on the reel. He's got to. He's wild. He's wild. And is it because you're a Sixers fan and you tired of Jason Tatum breaking your heart and sending your Sixers home every year? Is that why you're doing it? Because Embiid can't get over the hump with Tatum. It got to be something. Because every time the Sixers see the Celtics in the playoffs, we know what's going to happen. Back to Philly, we're going to holler at y'all.
Let me see this real quick. I'm not a betting man, but I've got friends that, like, they put in bets. Like, hear me out real quick. When I bet on and SGA too, SGA over Tatum. When I bet on like SGA and Luka, Tatum, with Tatum, it's always will he get 25 points? Will he get 30 points? You don't know. You gotta stress over it. You gotta stress over it. Versus SGA, Luka, and you ain't got to stress. Like they might have 10 points at half. You're not even going to stress it. Not even going to stress it because you just know, oh, nah, he's going to get his buckets. I think that's the first step in knowing who's better than somebody if you don't have to stress them getting 25 points because that's what Tatum is. So you got that. But I think with Tatum, when I saw Ant go ahead and the Timberwolves go ahead and beat the Nuggets, that's what made me put Ant over Tatum. Because it was like you beat the defending champs. And then you was passing the rock, you was rebounding, you was doing those little things. He was 6 for 24, just like Kobe in that game 7 in 2010. So Ant doesn't have to score, but Tatum is too up and down for me, bro. And with Luka, I mean, the way he can score and play make. All right, he hasn't been to a conference finals. He hasn't won as much as Tatum. Put Luka in the East. Put Ant in the East. What?
I love doing that, bro.
What?
Like, y'all,
Put
put Tatum in the West. They're going to do the same thing. Tatum's going to do the same thing in the West that he's doing in the East.
Bro, Luka beat a prime Paul George and Kawhi by himself.
Okay. First of all, prime is a stretch. Second, prime
giving him work.
That's a stretch. Second of all, Jason Tatum beat your so infamous MVP, the best player in the league. Jason Tatum sent him packing. That's supposed to be the best player that the NBA has to offer.
Let me talk about that, John. No, that's more of an indictment on Joel Embiid because that game six, we was up by 3-2, and Tatum was having a terrible game, and then it was begging for him. It was begging for him. Then he hit those threes. Then he hit the threes,
and he sent them packing back to Philly.
I'm just
go get you a Philly cheese, man. Get up out of here,
bro.
That was insane.
Get up out of here. I'm just saying, like, they all have their moments.
Who strikes fear in your heart, Kobe? Who strikes fear in your heart? Ant or Tatum? Keep it a bean, bro.
First of all, no man strikes fear in my heart. But that nigga lace up his shoes the same way I do. I'm so sorry.
If you play Ant at the Y, you're scared. I'm scared of that, bro.
No, bro. No. Let me tell you something. And I know it's gonna sound crazy. Hey, bro. You can go to the Y right now today at 4:50 p.m. and you can find the most athletic dude in there, and he's gonna give you what Ant gives you, bro. You can't go to the Y and find that dude that's going ISO ball you from the wing and kill you.
Thank you.
After game.
Thank you. Do you realize how unique Jason Tatum is? Do you understand how unique Jason Tatum is? You're not going. Listen, Miles, you're not going to the Y. You're not going to the Y and finding a 6'8", 6'9" wing with this almost 7-foot wingspan that can ISO you from anywhere on the floor and put you at his mercy. No Diddy. No Diddy.
That's way different. That's way different. That's way different than me going to the Y down here in Atlanta and this dude that jumps out the gym is talking trash to me, bro. Like, I'm sorry. Those are different. Those are different levels.
Let's be real, bro. Let's be real. Like, come on, bro. I'm sorry, Jason. Out of the three, if we've been
Ant's really good, but I can go and find Ant. I can't. I don't know that I can find Jason Tatum, bro.
I don't know that when Ant win the chip this year. So when Ant will win the chip this year, you'll concede that, right?
I ain't gonna lie. Ant, this is the thing, and that was the point I was getting to earlier. If Anthony Edwards wins the NBA championship this year, he shifts everything in the NBA. Because now he shifts everything in the NBA and everything in the market. Because now you have a guy who's overleaped two guys that we've been trying to get to that point. On top of that, he's an Adidas guy, which makes it that's a whole nother conversation that we probably shouldn't get into. He's an Adidas guy, the face of the NBA, the face of a Nike-led NBA.
That's nasty. And he's in Minnesota.
He's in Minnesota.
You ever been to Minnesota? Minnesota sucks.
On top of that, we got Minnesota is crazy. But they play in June. USA basketball starts kicking off in July. Now you got to answer the bell of who's starting on this roster. And you're not about to go sit down an NBA champion to come off the bench. Because as Anthony Edwards already said, yeah, I know why Dwayne Wade did it, but we ain't got no Kobe. So that's But
Ant got the mentality of a one. I see Tatum more as like Who'll be more